With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And Chris, we're not in for ideal baseball weather in this one. It's cold out there, so it'll be interesting to see if that impacts the game at all.
Boog, this is one of those nights where position players want that pitcher to have a nice tempo. Keep things moving. Don't take forever in between pitches because it just makes it colder out there. You get stiffer and you're not ready to make a play like you need to be. So that's the emphasis, I think, on cold nights like this.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about set to go. And on the mound in this one, Aaron Nola. Singy, he's a guy that can rack up a lot of strikeouts.
Yeah, his ERA last year was a little worse than average, so definitely be looking for better results this season. You know, one of the keys is just being able to have a consistent delivery and to be able to repeat that delivery so you can hit the spots that you want to hit and have a higher chance of being successful.
Ready to go? Now at the plate, Ozzie Albies. Down the middle for a strike. And we are underway. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Rojas ranging back. Pulls it in on the warning track. Here's Brian Snitker's lineup for the Braves. All right, Siggy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team, and I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
In the air, right side, Castellanos makes the grab, and there's two gone.
Batting third, the right fielder, number 13.
Two outs, base is empty. Here's Acuna now. This is another guy capable of hitting tape measure home runs. Swing and a line drive, slicing into right field. Castellanos pulls that one down, and that's the third out. Braves go down quickly here, and now it's the Phillies' turn. No score. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back at Citizens Bank Park, and on the hill in this one, Max Fried.
Very solid starters, able to repeat his mechanics on a consistent basis, which allows him to move through a lineup and get deep into a ball game.
We go to the bottom of the first. Now it's the shortstop, Trey Turner. Murphy pulls it in for the out, and there's one down. With Merrifield up to the plate.
With Merrifield.
And a foul ball. We talk so much about how starting pitchers prepare for their starts. I talked with Max Fried, and one of the things he told me back in 19, he and Lucas Giolito started using MLB The Show to go over scouting reports. Popped up. And there are two outs.
Well, that's a frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
Max said he's not sure who actually started at first, but it was 2019, and he and Giolito, who were teammates together. Well, got to pause on that thought, as that'll do it for the inning. Down quickly go the Phillies. Scoreless after one. Back here in Philadelphia, here's Matt Olson. Nola back to work. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. But now he holds it first with a leadoff single. Little surprising he didn't try for two. Here's Austin Riley. Good power, not great in the OBP department. And a rope into center field, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Here's Marcell Ozuna. That one is absolutely belted. And that is gone. That's one way to quiet the crowd. And they tack on three. It's 3-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off.
We all saw it was hit hard, but how hard was it, Singy? Statcast is here with the answer.
Yeah, Boog, it says the exit velo was 113 miles per hour, and it looked every bit of it, didn't it? I mean, just an impressive swing of the bat, and clearly he saw it out of the pitcher's hand no problem.
And that's a base hit.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field, so that definitely felt good.
Man at first. Here's Sean Murphy. There's a swing and a drive. And it is gone. He'll touch them all. It's their second home run of the inning. It's 5-zip. One pitch, one swing, one home run.
Yeah, you could say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Here's Jared Kelenic. That one ripped. And it's off the wall. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time.
Here's the new pitcher for the Phillies, Taijuan Walker.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. A gigantic blast. Their third home run of the inning. It's 7-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one, and you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
He's there. He's got it. One away. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. He wrote a terrific piece before the season that detailed his love for baseball.
Yeah, he and his friends would play at the beach, in a huge lot behind the hospital, or out on the street. All they needed was a newspaper and some tape, and they were ready for a game.
2 outs, base is empty. Matt Olson up to the plate. Crushed to right. This one's got a chance. Out of here. Home run. He flexes his power with that swing. Make that 4 homers in the inning. It's 8-0.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time. Took a direct path to the ball. Excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
This one drilled to left. No doubt about it as they add on more. Gone. A massive home run. It's 9-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely. No doubt off the bat. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
2 outs, nobody on. And next for Atlanta, Marcell Ozuna. Base knock center field. And that keeps the inning going. Adam Duvall at the plate. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Out of here. A 2-run shot. It's 11-0.
He's bringing the thunder in a rainstorm. How in the world did he manage to hit that pitch out? Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time. Took a direct path to the ball. Excellent extent.
Out of the bullpen for the Phillies, Spencer Turnbull.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
That's hard hit on the line. He's got it. And that is out number 3. So they explode offensively for 11 runs in the inning. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Braves 11 and the Phillies nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the second. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. The pitch. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Matthew Ross behind the plate. Pitcher's umpire.
Yeah, pitchers that work side to side effectively love being on the mound with Ross calling balls and strikes, Boog. If you can command your stuff on the outer edges of the strike zone, he will reward you.
Duvall makes a nice running catch.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
And first offering is fouled off. The Braves up big in this one. Bottom half of inning number 2. Right through there for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Kicks and deals. Ground ball, Austin Riley. And he's safe at first. Some strange defense there.
The catcher, JT.
2 outs, runner at first. And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. It's interesting he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. Kelnick moving under this one. He makes the grab. And that'll do it. Phillies strand 1. They trail in this one 11-0.
I'm in the zone. Leave me alone, please. I've got a habit of doing my own thing.
Back here, Citizens Bank Park. Here's the left fielder, Jared Kelnick.
Jared Kelnick.
And the pitch. Lifted in the air, out to left. Schwarber moving under it. Makes the grab, 1 down.
Now batting, second baseman, Ozzie.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. He's already homered in this game. That's ripped. Base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Here's Orlando Arcia. And that one fouled off. Albies over at first with 1 away. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. Swing and a base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out.
He was all over that one. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. And a seed into center. That's a base hit. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only 1 away.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed.
Now this one's well hit. Way back there. On its way and out of here. Grand slam. That was blasted to the moon. his second home run of the game. It's 15-0. He ambushed him right there, Siggy.
Yeah, swinging on that first pitch, and I think losing one over the fence is exactly what he had in mind as well. Well, he comes through big time with the grand slam here, but you also got to give some credit to the guys ahead of him. Good at bats to get on base and really set the table for a very special moment in this one.
Well, new pitcher will be the lefty Matt Strahm.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't.
This one swung on and hit well, way back there, and that one's gone. They go back to back. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. It's 16-0.
Another home run. This is turning into BP. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one, and you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Now a chance for Marcelo Zuna. Rojas going back and forget it. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add a run. It's 17-0.
I guess it's safe to say it's raining home runs now as well. Took on the big part of the yard for that home run and just barely got it over the wall. I thought for a second he brought it back out there too. He gave it a great effort, but you know those plays are so tough to pull off, man.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. And that one is out of here. He hammers one out to right. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. It's 18-0. So here's Murphy now. He's already homered here in this one. That one ripped right center field. And in one hops the wall. Around first and hustling for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Now at the plate as he swings through strike one. In the air, out towards left center. Makes the grab. Runner tags at second. Tag out at third. And that's a double play. A long throw, and that's the third out. The final damage here, they bat around. 10 come to the plate, 7 runs on the board. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. Atlanta leads 18-0. Set for the bottom of the third, and here is Sosa to the plate. Lifted in the air, right center field. Acuna after it. And out number 1 on the grab.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch, man. He's going to want that one back, no doubt.
So up next, Johan Rojas. And there's a hit. And that turns the lineup over.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
That one ripped left field. Kelnick going back on this one. On the warning track and hauls it in. Whit Merrifield stands in for the Phillies. Bounce to the right. Can't glove it cleanly, but they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. And we're back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Ozzie Albies. And he deals. That one hit to right. Castellanos gets under it. And he makes the catch. And a quick out, number 1.
The batter, number 5.
So digging in, Orlando Arcia, 1 for 3. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Rojas sizing this one up, brings it in. That's out number 2.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
He swings and drives one out to deep left field. Going, gone. A solo shot. His first homer of the year. It's 19-0.
Acuna is someone who is always just a swing away from doing something special. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Gregory Soto comes on now. He's into the game with the bases empty. Here is Matt Olson. 3 for 3 with a pair of home runs and a single. High fly ball out towards left field. And that one hops the wall. And he's got a double, his 4th hit.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. This was a really nice swing. Didn't quite get enough behind it to get it out of here, but once it got over his head in left field, it was extra bases all the way.
Well struck right field. That's back there. And it's gone. And he's gone yard again. That's his 3rd home run of the game. It's 21-0. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. And that one sliced foul. It really feels like we might be running out of time before a rain delay is called. This rain is not letting up.
Yeah, and if we do get a delay, the end.
That one ripped. And it's off the out-of-town scoreboard. Oh, he throws it away. Not stopping. He's going for 3. Trying to wiggle out of a rundown now. And they put the tag on him. That's the 3rd out, inning over. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. We're midway in the 4th. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here in Philadelphia, here's Bryce Harper.
The first baseman.
Freed, the tall lefty, 30 years old now, and he won a Gold Glove in 2022. That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
Booga, never got to play at Citizens Bank Park in my career, just the old Veteran Stadium in Philadelphia, but the crowds here are just as energetic now as they were at that old park. And trust me, as an outfielder visiting town, you're going to hear it from the fans out there in the bleachers.
Up the middle, Arcia. Harper retired.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Swinging a foul straight back. One down, base is empty. Foul ball. And the 0-2. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Acuna reaching back towards the wall. Hauls it in on the warning track. Here's Nicholas Castellanos. right through there for a strike.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that is that. New inning getting started. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Adam Duvall. Here comes a pitch. That one at triple digits. Stirring in the Phillies bullpen, Sir Anthony Dominguez. The hard-throwing righty is up and loosening. That one hammered center field. That's got a chance. Hauls it in on the warning track. And now the catcher comes up to him, Sean Murphy. Ripped on a line to center. Rojas puts it away. 2 away down.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
And that one hammered back there. Hits the fence. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
So the batting order turns over. Ozziel. That one ripped left field. That'll make it out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they tack on to their lead. It's 23-0.
Power versus power right there.
Sir Anthony Dominguez is checked into the game. Now in for the Braves, Orlando Arcia. Up the middle, lays out, but he can't squeeze it. He doesn't have a play, and they can't get the out. Runner at first with 2 away. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. And a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
And now Matt Olson up to hit. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That one back there off the batter's eye and gone. And he's gone yard again. His 3rd home run of the game, and they throw 3 on the board. It's 26-0.
High velocity up and in is just such a difficult location for the hitter.
New arm out of the bullpen, Nick Nelson.
57.
Base is empty with 2 away. And next for Atlanta, Austin Riley. In the air, right field. And that is that. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. Last half of the 5th coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. And now it's Alec Bohm as the lefty gets to work. And first offering is fouled off. The wind of the pitch. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Duvall under it. Makes the grab, 1 away.
The batter, the catcher,
JT Realmuto steps in. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off. 1 down, base is empty. Foul ball there. And a pitch. In the air, right field. Acuna after it. And there's 2 down. Edmundo Sosa stands in for the Phillies. In for a strike, and it's 0-1. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. 2 out, space is empty.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. That is the inning. And now it's the Braves DH, Marcell Ozuna. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone. Stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
The wind and the pitch. Liner stayed at first.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Adam Duvall next up for the Braves. Clobber to right field, way back, gone. That's his 3rd home run of the game, and they add a run. It's 27-0.
Elevated fastballs, especially away, are like putting a ball on a tee. Hitters do a lot of cage work. They're comfortable hitting off the tees, and he was comfortable right there.
That one ripped. And it's a 1-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. To second, but way too late. Safe there. Jared Kellner next up for the Braves. Rush to right. This one's got a chance. Out of here. Home run. A 2-run homer. 2nd home run of the inning for him. It's 29-0. On the mound now, Jeff Hoffman. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Here's the second baseman, Ozzie. And there's a fly ball deep right field. That's long gone. Another one. Back-to-back homers. His 3rd home run of the game, and they add on. It's 30-0.
Back-to-back home runs, and they keep adding to their lead.
So 1 out, nobody on. Orlando Arcia next up for the Braves. Swing and a ball hammered left field. And it 1-hops the wall. Wow, it ends up being just a 1-out single. 1 down. And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. Lifted to left center. Way back there. And that is gone.
Pitcher tried to intimidate with that fastball up and in, but he was ready for it. Pulled the trigger, and man, explosive through the zone right there.
No question about this one. It's out of here.
Wow, this is awesome. I mean, a 4-homer game. They're just so rare. They're so special and just so tough to pull off as well. Everything has to line up for you, but of course you got to make it happen too. And these are the types of performances that people just don't forget, and it's definitely going to live on in history.
Stepping in, Austin Riley hammers that one deep left field, and forget it.
Back-to-back home runs, and these guys look so dominant right now. A pitcher might want to check and see if he's tipping his pitches or not, but I tell you what, if this was basketball, that opposing team would call a timeout to try to slow down this offense.
Base is empty, 1 away. Next is the designated hitter, Marcell Ozuna, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in. Around second, he wants to cycle. Hung up in a rundown now. They get the tag on him, and that's the 2nd out.
the center fielder.
So up next, Adam Duvall, and a chance to make some history here, Chris.
Yeah, he's homered 3 times so far, and now he gets another chance. At least we think. We'll see if the pitcher gives him anything to hit. It's so rare to see a 3-homer performance, but even more special for that player to get another chance at the plate to do it again for 4.
And first offering is fouled off. Two outs. That one the other way, and that'll do it. But it's a huge 8-run inning for him as they open up the lead. Bottom of the inning, and now for the Phillies, Johan
The
Rojas.
center fielder, Johan.
Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field, and there's one away. So the lineup flips over. Trey Turner stands in for the Phillies. There's a strike.
Hey, partner, back in 2023, Turner homered off the same pitcher twice in the same inning. Only a few players have ever done it, and his were against his former team, the Washington Nationals.
Got him looking, and now 2 gone.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Hit in the air, right field. Under it is Acuna to make the grab. Jose Alvarado on to pitch here.
Number 46.
Now it's the Atlanta catcher, Sean Murphy, and a pitch. Hammered on a line to the left, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Jared Kelnick now at the plate. Swung on, belted. That one back there. Going, gone.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Next to hit, Ozzie Albies. Out to short. Turner with the throw to first. That's the first out, the top of the 7th.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
So now to the plate for Atlanta, Orlando Arcia. Swings here and blasts one left field. And that one hops the wall. Makes the turn and heads for second. Not in time. He's safe.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time. Took a direct path to the ball. Excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit. Liner caught it second.
He put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives don't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
Lifted to left center, way back there, and that is gone.
Unreal. Absolutely unreal, Boog. I mean, this is an all-time performance right here. 5 home runs in a single game. Are you kidding me? This is something we're never going to forget. A performance that clearly will go down in history as one of the best ever. And I'm just in awe of what we've seen. And he's getting a standing O for me right now.
Now here is Marcell Ozuna. That's going back. Back some more. Say goodbye to that one.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
And here is Adam Duvall. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. They bring 9 to the plate, and 6 come around to score. Set for the last half of the 7th, and digging in for Philadelphia, Bryce Harper. Fastball for a strike.
Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike one. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives you a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
This one in the air. Olsen drifts towards it, and it's caught for the out.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Now it's the cleanup hitter for the Phillies, Kyle Schwarber. And a swing and a miss.
So impressive how the velo is still there even this deep into the outing.
He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Duvall has this one sized up. Brings it in. 2 down. 2 outs. Base is empty. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Olsen pulls it down, and that will end the inning.
I got my blessing to get the blessing for the brethren.
We're at the top of the 8th. Here's the catcher, Sean Murphy.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Alvarado back to work. Swing and a ball hammered left field. Back there. That one is gone.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Next to hit, Jared Kellner. That one ripped. That's back there. And out of here.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Ozzie Albies. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Makes the catch up against the wall.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
That's a laser base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Caught in a rundown now. Tries to get back in time, but they got him. Now it's the right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Looks like the weather could actually play a factor in this one. It's coming down pretty good.
Yeah, it is, and it's not too bad yet, but the field's not going to be able to hold up if the rain gets any worse.
Fly ball down the line. This has got a chance, and it is foul.
Well, it's a really good pass of the ball right there. Just a little bit too quick. He's got to find a way, just let it travel a hair more.
Well struck left field. That one is gone. Siggy, I hope you saw it because it didn't stay in the air for long.
No, it didn't, Boog. StatCast telling us 110 miles per hour off the bat, and that's plenty to hit one out if you get enough air under it. As a hitter, you hardly feel the ball when you make.
Oh, he gloves it. Back at Citizens Bank Park, onto the bottom of the 8th. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Alec Bohm. Fastball for a strike. Fried into his 8th inning of work, Siggy. He's been good.
Yeah, he's the type of guy that gets better as he gets deeper into the ball game. If you're going to get to him, you get to him early. They didn't do that today. We'll see what happens as this finishes.
And First offering is fouled off. Pitch count in great shape. It seems he might have a chance to finish it. One down, base is empty. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Murphy drifts towards it, makes the catch for the out. And there's two away. And now the DH, Edmundo Sosa. Left field, sizes this one up and makes the play, and that's out number 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set to start the 9th in this one. Now in for the Braves, Austin Riley. The pitch. Line to left and foul ball. The pitch. This one drilled to left. No doubt about it as they add on more. Gone.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time. Took a direct path to the ball. Excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. No question about this one. It's out of here.
Wow, this is awesome. I mean, a 4-homer game. They're just so rare. They're so special and just so tough to pull off as well. Everything has to line up for you, but of course, you got to make it happen too. And these are the types of performances that people just don't forget, and it's definitely going to live on in history.
And now it's going to be Adam Duvall. Ground ball to Bohm. The throw to first. Now one gone in the 9th. And next for Atlanta, Sean Murphy. That one ripped. That's not coming back.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Now it's going to be Jared Kellner. Dives, and he can't hang on. Not in time. He's safe. Back to the top of the lineup. Now the leadoff spot for the Braves, Ozzie Albies. Hard hit, left field, base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone. Orlando Arcia digs in now. There's a line drive to left field. Back, gone.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
So one out, nobody on. And now the right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr. 4 out of 4 with 4 homers. This one smoked on its way out of here.
Unreal. Absolutely unreal, Boo. I mean, this is an all-time performance right here. 5 home runs in a single game. Are you kidding me? This is something we're never going to forget. A performance that clearly will go down in history as one of the best ever. And I'm just in awe of what...
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And that ball is out of here.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
1 out, base is empty. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Austin Riley. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Line drive, and it stays fair. And that rolls into the corner. The throw into second. Around second, he wants to cycle. Coming home, and they tag him out. 2 outs, base is empty. And now, Adam Duvall. Line drive, base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going. Around first, heading for 2. And he's out on the tag. And that is that. Bottom 9. And now for the Phillies, Johan Rojas. And there's a foul ball. The wide to kick the pitch. Swing and a pop up in foul ground. Drifts towards it. Hauls it in for the out.
The batter, number 7, shortstop.
So the Philly batting order turns over. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Trey Turner. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Bottom of the 9th, 1 out. And digging in for Philadelphia, Whit Merrifield. There's a strike. Base is empty, 1 away. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. This one in the air. Under this one. Makes the grab, 2 down. Here's Harper now. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. The Phillies with a lot of ground to make up here in the second game of the series. Popped up to the left into foul ground. He's got it. Ball game. And the Braves take this one in a blowout.
Terrific job in this game. He scattered 2 hits and pretty dominant. Efficient with his pitch count. Got himself all the way to the finish line and finished what he started.
Well, this one ends in a blowout. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours exactly. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.